Hello there, I'm Jamey from Stonemaier Games, and I'm here today for Game 68, Round 2 of Rolling Realms. This is a game that I play live every couple of weeks, play it round by round. Each round takes around, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how talkative I am or how much AP I have, analysis paralysis. Hey, Chad, thank you for joining in today. Anyone else who's joining in, feel free to chime in the comments and say hi if you'd like, or you can just watch along. That's totally fine, too. Today we're playing with a new realm, Eminent Domain, with the realm and the original game Eminent Domain designed by Scythe Jaffe. And it's actually, I would say, probably one of the simplest promo realms that we have, period. All you do in Eminent Domain is you choose a number based on numbers on the dice. So if we have 6 and a 3 here, you choose one of those numbers and you mark that box. So if I chose the 3, I just mark off that box, top to bottom, or bottom to top, bottom to top, and gain the benefits in that box. The idea here is that you get better at the things that you do more often. So if I use 6 and then 6 and then 6, then I'll get 2 stars with the payoff. But you have to kind of commit to certain rows. It's a little bit like how with dice throwing yesterday, you have to commit a little bit to certain rows. Also, My Little Scythe is an original realm. Gugong is a realm where you're moving also in a specific path. You're moving left to right down this path, either gaining the benefit if the number is higher than the previously placed number, or you are paying this cost if the number is lower than the previous number. Chad loves the shirts today because Chad designed this shirt. Yeah, this is I don't know if you can kind of see it on camera. There we go. Bees in Space. This is a nod to Apiary that Chad designed. Chad, feel free to put a link to the shirt in the comments below if you'd like. Happy to share that. Hey, Garrett, I hope you're doing well today as well. I want to say doing well too. Let's jump in and play some Rolling Realms. Start off with a 5 and a 6, some high numbers. So Gugong is a little interesting in that a 1 counts as greater than 6, but only a 1 specifically. A 2 is not greater than 6. So that's a little tricky. Although I like that. Let's lead off with a 1 in Gugong because that gives us a coin right away. So if I don't roll a 1 on my next turn, I could create a 1 with that 1 die and still play it in Gugong. It's actually not a bad start. Michael says that he'd love the link for the shirt as well. There's a nice shirt that's a nod to Scythe and Expeditions that Chad could link to that I wore just the other day on the live cast. That was the 6. The 5, I haven't used Eminent Domain yet, so let's do that. My Little Scythe, I can catch up a little bit there, I think, although it is really handy to get started early. But yeah, let's go with the 5 in Eminent Domain and get a coin. And actually, with 2 coins, I could safely cross off one of these coins, or use one of the coins to cross that off and get a heart. I see some comments here. Let me roll, and then I'll look at what you're saying in the comments. Here's a 1 and a 6. What was that first roll? That was a 6 and a 5. 6 and a 5, 1 and a 6. I see Chad's going to do some solo Marvel Champions over the weekend. They just announced Nightcrawler. That'll be fun. I like the Nightcrawler character. Been watching a little bit of the animated X-Men 97, and Nightcrawler makes some appearances in that so far as the episodes that I've been through. Garrett says he's taking tomorrow off and having a 4-day weekend. That's awesome, Garrett, with Memorial Day here in the U.S. You going to do anything special for that 4-day weekend? And, Chad says the chat isn't letting him post the link. Well, Chad, post the thing that someone could search for then on Google to find the link. That might be a way to go. 1 and a 6. Well, I needed the 1 over here in Gugong, so let's use that there. 1 is higher than 6, or counts as higher than 6 in Gugong, so that is a heart. And the 6, let's put the 6 over in Eminent Domain. So focus. That's a little risky to focus on 5s and 6s in Eminent Domain, but that's what I have right now. Yeah, let's go with that. That's a 6. That's a coin. I'm going to use one of those coins as a 1 over in My Little Scythe. Oh yeah, I can't focus too much. I will need a balance of resources over here. And that's a pair of 1s that also gives me another coin payoff. So I'll need to make sure I don't completely, since these 2 rows are focusing on coins, I'll need to get some pumpkins or hearts over here a little bit. But My Little Scythe should help out with that too. Joshua says that he's here just to hang out and watch. That's awesome, Joshua. Always welcome. Pair of 3s here. I like that with these 2 hearts. Chad says X-Men 97 episode 5 broke his heart. I think I know what you're talking about. I totally agree. I appreciate the stakes that they're putting into the show, but that was really tough to see. I see Mark here up early in the Philippines, right, Mark? very early again. Michael says he's going to try out expeditions with his girlfriend this weekend. We tried a few weeks ago, but I tried to teach her at midnight. Probably want to do that a little bit earlier, Michael, if possible. 2 3s. So I could do a 3 here. 3 could be my other number in eminent domain. Let's do the 3. I might do 3 3s, actually. Here's a 3. 3 is higher than 1, so that gives me a pumpkin. Also gives me a star there. That's great. That's one of the 3s. The other 3, yeah, I think I'll just try to use all the 3s here. So here's another 3 right there to get a heart. And I'll copy the 3 and use it over here for another heart. I can't forget about the pumpkins, though. Garrett says that he's going to do some room and furniture arrangements. Excuse me for that die roll. 4 and a 3 here. 4 and a 3. And he's hoping to play some games as well over Memorial Day. Joshua is looking for the Survivor. Looking forward to watching the Survivor finale later this weekend. We're watching it tonight. I'm going to make there was a infamous or famous Applebee's meal earlier this season on Survivor. I'm going to make that meal from home instead of ordering from Applebee's. So I'm going to kind of order that, or make that, not order it, for tonight's viewing of that episode with some local friends who also watch the show. Okay, Chad says, if you want to find the shirt, Google Cotton Bureau Bees in Space, and you can find it. Cotton Bureau Bees in Space. And I can attest to the quality. This is a small. I'm 5'10", if you want to see the size. And you can see Chad's other board game themed shirts there as well. So we have a 3 and a 4 here. I'll get back to the other comments in a second. Let me make sure I use these real quick. Here, let's use the 4 in Gugong. That's a higher number. Get a coin there. Doing fine on coins. I like the 3 in my little Scythe, I think, because that will give us a star. Oh, no, not over there. Over here. I'm not hurting for coins. Do I use the 3 in Eminent Domain instead and get the star and the heart? That is a little tempting. I don't know necessarily how far I'll be able to go on 5 and 6 here. What to do? I can't really copy it either. Yeah, I'm going to use the 3 in Eminent. No, I can't miss out on this. I think I need the pumpkins. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's do this. Let's use the 3 here. I'm going to do both. There's a star. Here's a heart. I'm going to use 3 hearts to copy the 3 and use it over here in my little Scythe, because that is also a pumpkin and a coin that'll be useful later. Sorry, I'm behind on comments today. You all are talkative. I love it. Mark says he's going to sleep soon. He played Harmonies, 4 Gardens, and Far Away at game night tonight. 6 and a 5 is the roll. I really enjoyed Far Away and Harmonies. I haven't played 4 Gardens, I don't think. Garrett's going to say that he might watch the next season of Survivor. Give it a try, Garrett. I love the show. Obviously, you heard me talk about it. A podcaster he loves is supposedly in the cast next season. No spoilers there, Garrett, but that is exciting to hear. Joshua says the Applebee's episode was a tough one to watch. That was a tough one to watch. Absolutely. Denver has a father-in-law coming into town for the weekend. Going to break out Wingspan. That's awesome. As it's more educational than other games. The fun facts help him enjoy the game more. That's great. That's good to hear. I do like the fun facts in there. Chad says, looks like your camera switched from your desktop. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm talking away without seeing this here. How do I get that back? Uh-oh. Let's see if I can add this back. Oh, I must have. I'm so sorry. Thank you all for calling me out on that. There we go. I totally missed that. Yeah. Not sure what happened there. Maybe this is my phone right here. So that must have blipped out. Steve says he really got into Rolling Realms and is really enjoying it. That's awesome, Steve. Thanks for giving it a try. He says, I looked at getting all the promos and it was a little crazy. Would you ever package them up in a more affordable box? I appreciate you asking that. Our reason we're not going to do that because people have already paid for those realms at a price that I said that they would always be at. The intent isn't that you buy everything. It's that you buy realms for games that you love or realms that look interesting to you. And I will say that whenever we release new realms, and this includes when we release Rolling Realms Redux soon, which is a new core set, we put everything on discount. So we put everything at a 10% discount, everything Rolling Realms at a 10% discount. If you're Stonemaier Champion, then you can also get them at an additional 20% discount. So you can essentially save 30% on the realm cost if you order alongside other new promo realms. And Rolling Realms Redux this is the one exception to it, or not really exception, but for Rolling Realms Redux, that it is a new set of 12 new realms, and they will be at a really, really good price for those 10 realms. They won't also be promos later, but they'll be a really good price. So that'll be a way to like double your collection immediately at a really good price if you'd like. Okay, I think I'm back here. Michael says, when is Redux supposed to be released? The launch for it on our web store, we're aiming for sometime in July. So we're about maybe about a month and a half. A month and a half is, I think, what we're aiming for. Yeah, hopefully, Steve, I know that isn't like the 100% ideal answer, but 30% off, I think, is pretty good on the cost of the promo realms. Okay, I need to use the 6 and a 5 here. I'm being chatty today too. I'm going to definitely go over my 10 minutes. 6 and a 5. What can I do here? 5 actually works great in Gugong. Let's do that. Let's do 5 there. The 6. Let's put the 6 in Eminent Domain for 2 coins. 2 coins there. And I have a lot of coins to spare right now. So maybe I'll use 2 coins for a 2 in my little Scythe. I like that. And I need to remember too, I can spend these resources in Gugong. I just prefer to place higher numbers there if I can. All right, number 6. A 2 and a 3. That's going to be a little rough in Gugong. Let's see what I can do. Mark says, one last Rolling Realms Redux realm left. Yeah, I've revealed 11 of the realms in Rolling Realms Redux, but not all 12 yet. 2 and a 3. What can I do with this? 2 and 3. I like the 3 in Eminent Domain, and I like the 2 in my little Scythe. That actually worked out well. There's 2 hearts. Here is a 2 in my little Scythe. So that is a coin and a heart. Coin and a heart. Lots of hearts here. But I'm going to fall behind in Gugong, and I'd really like to finish Gugong. Okay, let's do this. Let's reset Gugong and pay the cost. So I'm going to use a coin as a 1, and I'll pay the cost of a pumpkin. So I'm paying instead of gaining the reward there. That resets things in Gugong. That's great. We can move forward with that. All right, Garrett's going to head out, but he'll catch up later. All right, Garrett, take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful 4-day weekend for you, Garrett. Michael says, is there a realm you would love to create but can't find a way to do it? 6 and a 3 here. I feel like we've already rolled that. Getting lots of actually 6 and 3s work out great for Eminent Domain. Michael, that's a good question. There were a few realms, promo realms, where we reached out to other publishers because we always ask for their permission. We pay them for their permission essentially to let us make a realm based on their game. And there were a few where they came back to us and said, no thanks. And I think the most requested ones of those were Everdell and Root. Everdell and Root were, I think, were the number 2 requests that we heard from people. And, you know, I like to serve people, our customers, for what they want us to make. And no knock on those companies at all. I totally respect them feeling comfortable saying no to that request. But those are 2 that I would have liked to make. I'll be honest and say that. 6 and a 3. 3 will be a little bit easier to get later in Eminent Domain. So I'm leaning towards the 6 here. Although I can't use a 3 here. I could use a 3 in Gugong and be fine. Let's use the 6 in Eminent Domain and get a coin and a star. We'll use the 3 in Gugong to get another coin. We're going to run out of space for coins over here. 3 and 6, I don't really think I need to do anything in my little Scythe. I just need to make sure I get 2 more pumpkins. I'm going to get 1 here. So I need to write down 1 more number in my little Scythe at some point. 4, 5, or 6, I think the odds are pretty good. I'll roll a 4, 5, or 6 over the next few turns. So I don't need to duplicate it now. I think we're okay there. I think we're okay. I see some other comments. Let me roll real quick, then I'll get to the comments. A 1 and a 6. Let me see how that works out. Oh, Chad says, I'm really enjoying the Dice Tower's top 100s they're currently making. I forgot when you do your top 10 games. Is it annually or biannually? I do it typically in March and September. Every 6 months, I do my top 10s. I've never done a top 100. I I'm glad you're enjoying it. I usually tend to not pay attention until they get to like the top 20 or top 10 anyway. It's a long list to make, but it is neat that they're honoring so many games on this list. I'm saying that because I don't think I would ever make a top 100. Mark points out that this is a sum of 7, so I could use 2 coins to copy these if I wanted to. 1 and a 6. I like another 6 in Eminent Domain. 1 doesn't work in my little Scythe. I could use 1 and pay a heart. I've got spare room in Gugong. Yeah, let's put a 6 in Eminent Domain. Hopefully I didn't miss around here, because I feel like I've marked off a lot of things. No, I think we're on the right track. There's the 6. Here's 2 stars. The 1, let's use the 1 here and pay a heart. I love that flexibility of Gugong. Great design from, was it Matt? Who designed this one? For Gugong. Yeah, I don't have that one in front of me. I can't remember who designed Gugong, but it was a fan design, and they did a great job on it. As Mark does many great fan designs as well. 1, 6. Again, I think I'm fine in my little Scythe. I just need to write down 1. Actually, no, I don't want to risk not being able to write down 1 number. So I will copy the 6 with 3 hearts. Copy that 6 and get another pumpkin, because I'm pretty sure I can get that. I know I can get that last pumpkin. All right, final roll, turn 9. A 4 and a 6. I didn't necessarily need to copy that 6. What do we do with this? Michael says, I really enjoy when you put your cats in your games. Thank you, Michael. I enjoy that too, of course. 3 and a 6, or 4 and a 6. I could use the 6 on my little side. I don't really need to. I'm thinking I'll manipulate that 4 into a 3 in Eminent Domain with 2 pumpkins, and the 6 can go here. Let's see what that does. There's 2 pumpkins. Here's a 3, so that's 2 more stars. I've completed Eminent Domain. The 6 can go over here in Gugong. I think that's all I really need to do. Yeah, I mean, I could use the 6 there to get another heart and another coin, but then I have to pay a coin to fill it. Yeah, so I think that's a net 0. So there's a 6. Here's all the stars from Gugong, and that's a pumpkin. That's my 6th pumpkin. So because I have at least 6 of each resource, used or unused, that's 6 stars for my little Scythe. Pretty generous combination of realms here. Total of 18.9. 18.9. That's a good score. Hopefully we'll see some even better scores in the comments here. Let me know what you score in the comments. But I am quite tickled with that score. Chad says top 100 must be a lot of work to catalog. I would never expect you to make one. I just like having it play in the background to remind me of games I want to play. I do like that. That's good. Good background sound if you're working on something else. Mark agrees that Gugong is brilliant and says nice round. Joshua says I've yet to play Eminent Domain and Gugong. The core board games. Are they pulling from the theme or mechanisms more? More mechanisms. Gugong is about card placement. It's like worker placement with a card with a number. So that's this element here. In Eminent Domain, it's been a while since I played, but I believe it echoes the idea that you get better at the things that you do more often. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all for being talkative today. This was awesome. I had a lot of fun with this, of course. I always have fun with anyone who wants to join in, but this was great fun. And I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, for round 3 of Game 68. So whether you're watching now or in the future, thanks for joining in. Thanks for the patience with the camera issue, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.